So as many of you may know, I'm doing this for the 1-year anniversary of my channel. Yes, it's the anniversary. Technically I only started uploading stuff people cared about in late July of 2016, but still, it is the anniversary nonetheless. Because of this I made a straw poll with 4 videos that I will make eventually, and I had people vote on what video they wanted me to release today. This one won by a long shot, so I'm doing this one. Anyways, without further ado, I'll just begin. So I'm not going to be going through the gameplay, visuals, music sync, and originality of a level. I'm just going to give my overall opinion on the level. So Toxin Lab 1 is easily the worst out of the 4. It's not too bad for a 1.9 level. In fact, it's pretty decent, but it's comparatively unimpressive. There's not too much variety in any part of this level. Well, first of all, the sections are dragged out more while you're in one gameplay mode. I know this is the first one, but it's underwhelming compared to the typical Toxin Lab style of constantly changing form. In fact, I know this is a weird thing to complain about, but another issue I have with this level is the lack of variety in your transformations. By this I mean that you're a square for half the level, and a rocket for 1/3 of the level. There's one wave part, one dual wave part, one short wave part, and one UFO part. Yes, so here's a chart of the total sections in the level. See a problem? There are too many rocket and square sections. Anyways, that's a weird complaint. The gameplay overall is good. The square parts, especially the first one, follow the typical Toxin Lab style that I can barely explain. The wave parts are very new. It's not just a tunnel. It looks original. The main color is green, which fits with the overall style of the level. A few parts look really good for 1.9. Like this dual wave part. Obviously there was effort into bending the shapes and doing other things. It looks very detailed. Another good looking part of the level is this short rocket part, which, once again, has tilted platforms that look interesting. Some parts do look empty though, like the first wave part, and the last square part. Overall the colors blend well, and it's a pretty good 1.9 level, but it's nothing compared to holy shit. This has got to be one of the best looking 1.9 levels I've ever seen. First of all, the block design is amazing in the first part. It uses shine effects before shine effects were even introduced in 2.0. Yes, this level did get a 2.0 update, but even before the 2.0 update it looked like this. Not to mention that the colors blend very well together and the whole level looks very detailed. Despite the gameplay looking like a mess, it's so smooth and well put together that this is honestly one of the funnest demons I've ever completed. Yes, I have completed this one. It's the only one of the 4 that I have completed. So overall the gameplay in this level is great. There are a few really awkward timings here and there, but besides that the gameplay is nearly perfect. I was almost sad when I beat this level due to how much fun I had trying to complete it. I'm not kidding. This is the first one to start the typical trend of Toxin Lab levels having you changing form constantly, and I think it works well here. Besides that, going back to how it looks, there's so much effort put into some parts of it that it's almost sad. Look at this wave part. This is, what? 3 seconds of gamma play, and the background has original, and very well made effects in it, as well as more tilted platforms and other things. The music sync in this level is great too. Almost every portal syncs with some part of the song. Just watch a few parts in it. Yeah, enough praising this level. Too much to say. It's easily my favorite of the 4. Toxin Lab 3 is a bit different. Toxin Lab 2 was an easy/medium demon, but Toxin Lab 3 looks f***ing insane to me. First of all, this first part is kind of a mess of random platforms, jump rings, and portals. It works well in my opinion. The gameplay is made much harder due to the in-your-face and distracting visuals of the level. Yeah, just look at this. It starts to look a bit more clear around the middle. The music sync is even better than the second one. Every portal syncs to the music. There are a few areas in this level where the level just stops for a few seconds. These areas are kind of mandatory because the player needs a break from all the chaos in this level. I'd say this is one of the most memorable 2.0 levels out there for me, despite the fact that it's kind of short. This is the most recent one and the one that many people found disappointing. I don't think it is personally. Despite what Xaro said, it doesn't seem like many people found it disappointing either. This one looks way more fun than the third one. I'm kind of stunned how fast Xaro got a great and detailed level like this out. It was one of the first 2.1 demons I can think of. The gameplay isn't as special as the second or third. In fact, I think this level overall isn't as good as the second or third one, but it's still a great demon in my opinion. The block design is absolutely fantastic at the beginning. Just look at that. It's definitely better than the third one where basic 2.0 blocks are used. Here, Xaro uses uncommon blocks, or doesn't use just one block. He sort of combines blocks to make different looking ones, if that makes sense. This whole video is pretty much a ramble at this point. The gameplay is very solid, the music sync is great, the effects are interesting and very well pulled off. It's just a great level in my opinion. I don't really like the song through, but I feel like it fits well for a Toxin Lab level. Also, the artwork at the end is just fantastic. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my rambling about what's possibly one of my favorite collection of levels in Geometry Dash to date. Did I praise these levels too much? I don't know. Some people have been suggesting a Toxin Lab 5, but I think Toxin Lab 4 was a good end to the levels. Each one offers unique visuals, great gameplay, usually, and spot-on music sync. Xaro, like many creators, seems to have this indescribable style in his levels, not just in these. In levels like Candlelight, he seems to sort of have the same type of style. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, I'll make all of these videos eventually. Not in order like I said before, but eventually. All of these videos will exist. Anyways, so I don't know how to end this video. Well, shit.